我们来看7分钟能不能搞定这件事情。
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
7分钟。
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so
就要趴着，要不然就会把那个幻灯片挡住。
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world these Metal Gear derivatives.
哦，这有个人，原来这还有一个踏板，会弄出声音来，然后就被抓住了。应该就死了吧
？Snake, respond! Snake, Snake!
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear
刚刚那个所有的人都转过头来，吓了我一跳。
The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear
上来好像没什么用，只有子弹。
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
这个幻灯片还会动。
We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that is immune to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest...
好，终于过来了。
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
就是这个。我看到那个手术旁边有个梯子。
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex.
从这儿可以照相，其实这应该是这应该是左前方或者右前方其中一个。看看哈。
cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any
啊，这是其
shoreline.
中一张。这上面有个梯
Its
子，
onboard joint tactical information distribution system
我就只是到那个
identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate
这应
weapon.
该是传照片的地
It's
方。
yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
旁边有个人，从这儿也照一张
You
相。
must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
他们要干嘛？
Left. Front.
这要躲起来了。
Up. Left. Up. Left. Up.
他要是说右的话怎么办呢？那我就被发现了。
To move on.
我得把这个家伙干掉。
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never
啊，
have
对，这个标志我要照下来。啊，2张，这应该能上去吧？上不去。
We have intelligence
Okay,
that there
sure,
are
sure.
anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
我觉得这个人也不
Intruder
是，
to the left!
我吓了我一跳。
Intruder to the right!
我来这么一种东
Intruder
西
in，the back! Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all
然后已
times.
经睡着了。
Getting back to the topic at hand. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
这个可以。
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed
我好紧张啊！现在
influence in the political community.
应该可以了吧？
The Metal Gear Rex development on
应该可以了，应该可以了。我好紧张啊！ 这不就是一个 Linux 系统吗？什么？这就是一个 Linux 系统。什么那些网卡那些名字都是跟现实中的 Linux 系统是一样的。
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
我知道
Next
了，
up is... Oh, I don't think we can use this. The next image is...
为什么不能用啊？这张
Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, last...
我刚才照了呀。
Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced
左
nuclear
边的我
defense
刚才照了呀。
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, means that there was a calculated intent to
Oh,
cash in on this
Roger.
opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
这张应该
That
可以
is
吧？
our mission. You will bear that in mind. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise
那就
deep
这样这样讲吧。
underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
感觉他就要来了。
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests.
好好，应该没问题了，这次。
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
那应该好了呀。
Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
这我还要逃脱呀？
We the Marines will lead
哦，应该
the
不用
charge
手
into
动
the
逃
new
脱。
world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
我特别搞笑，那些睡觉的那些人都站着。有人，谁来了呀？应该是俄罗斯人。
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
阿萨拉来了
Gift。of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
那么大口气。他应该也知道蛇叔在这儿，我觉得。这招怎么上来的呀？
Nobody move. Understood? Hmm.
我们的摄影师不是睡着了吗？那炸弹吧，这是。
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost almost at the target. Get a move on.
难道现在就要开动这个合金装备吗？这怎么开动啊？
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal
对，
Gear.
他肯定会背叛
As
的
I。said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
他是谁？
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one. Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
你们一起来反奥斯拉就行了呀。哦，也不行。现在是3方。你这样打不过奥斯拉的，你这样。这人也死了。
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
那其他的那些海军陆战队呢？不过这家伙也真是太神了，我觉得。
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
阿萨拉就直接乘着合金装备，然后就跑了是吗？我觉得应该是的。对，我觉得你就算是普通人，你这枪也得打得中啊。怎么回事？他肯定是被基因改造过的，我觉得。嗯
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
哦。
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's arm.
这有点奇怪了，我觉得。这个人也挺惨的。这也是。对，他肯定就做这个合金装备跑了就。我感觉这游戏已经开始有点科幻了，已经。那从第一代开始，其实有点科幻了。现在这个意志还能通过一只手能活下来。就感觉像火影，你知道吗？一个细胞就能让一个人活下来。这个李逵也真是阴魂不散。这一代又要重现了。这李逵还是不死，怎么着都不死。没用的，你们要不先把那探测器打掉。但现在探测器长什么样子不知道。蛇叔，你应该怎么办呢？现在已经没有什么火箭筒之类的东西了。之前阿瑟拉说的那个 Solidus， 你们可以观众，你们可以回去看看我的合金装备1最后那集的最后那一小的对话。Solidus 应该就是那个李逵、蛇叔他们的第3个复制品，同时好像也是美国总统。但他说的那个爱国者到底是什么东西，这个我就不大确定了。这么叫法，那蛇叔肯定就死了，我觉得。行，蛇叔已经死了。合金装备大团圆结局。 哇，这机器还挺厉害的。哦，还没死，我感觉要打 BOSS 了。我的手柄还亮着呢。哎，阿斯拉又回来了。哎，这跑了是吗？所以爱国者跟那个
Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
对
The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow.
应该是嫁祸给蛇
I
叔。
would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
对 ，Solid 就是那个美国总统。存档，我肯定要存档啊！我看了那么多过场动画了，然后让我再看一遍吗？
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists
这是2年之后了是吗？
tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
From downwind and pull up fast.
我听见上校的声音了，可是第二个人是谁啊？第二个人不像是蛇叔的声音。
Safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
诶，是总统被抓了吗？
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
这个拿着生态环境来要挟别人。
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
我觉得感觉有点不对劲，这个任务。还有另外一支队伍啊。
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
那为什么自己还要派一个人来救呢？
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use
这不跟
that.
第一代一开始一模一样
Sounds
吗？
good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
找到舱门。
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
我感觉这个任务有点不对劲。我的雷达呢？这为什么有那么多虫子？这家伙是，这家伙之前叫 Snake， 现在不叫 Snake， 可能他绝对不是蛇叔。那声音不像蛇叔。诶，这底下有个，我先把这个开开。我感觉这是像自导自演的绑架戏。首先，总统这种人是不会被绑架的。第二，你这样视线你就开个洞进来，我有两种解释，一种解释有人先进来，另外一种解释就是你故意开个洞让人进来。只有这两种解释，我觉得。然后，诶，怎么回事？
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
哦，好。诶，跟我讲氧气的事情是吧？
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
知道了。我想下去看看有什么东西捡。好像不能下去了。我现在已经按下，可是他不让我下去。行，这上了还有个第一人称。我先周围探索一下。我觉得是不会有，我觉得应该是不会有第二个人再想从那个洞里面钻进来的，所以我觉得那个洞应该是专门为我们开的，所以其实这也是个坑。我感觉这个游戏所有的任务都是坑。我觉得这个合金装备这样。老是搞这种坑任务这种情节的话，到最后肯定会审美疲劳。其实这个人我已经在训练模式用过一会儿了。我先探索一下。行，我先存个档。这怎么存档？没有存档的地方。那我先硬着头皮往前走吧。因为我听见有人打斗了。
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
可是我现在不能存档啊。哎，你去哪儿了？这些人是谁？哎，你是看到蛇叔的背影了吗？难道进来的那个是蛇叔吗
？Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know
肯定就是蛇
who he
叔了
is,
呀。
but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system. Uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
赶紧去激活。我这激活这激活要受罪一样。感觉打通了你的脑回路。诶，那是我的名字，老陆，生日，我是天秤座。这是什么呀？国籍吗？中国呀。好。怎么到设置这个地方了？雷达一样的，跟之前一样。我可以存档了吗？
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
Yeah.
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
你是谁啊？
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
这应该是他女朋友吧？
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something
第一
special about
次
it?
见面
Isn't there?
1周
I can't
年，
remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
你这样太令人失望了 ，Jack。感觉他们要醒了，感觉要醒了。对，还好，我走过来了。
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You
对
must stay out of sight.
我就看到那个电梯没下来，所以我就先躲起来，我先存个档。
What's up, Jack?
存档啊！我觉得肯定就是1周年，要不就1周年，要不就是这女生的生日，肯定就是这种。
Hang in there.
你不说点别的话吗？
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the
我有
perimeter.
枪吗？什么都没有。哎，那在这儿躲一会儿。我已经存档了，所以应该没什么事儿。他们应该不会过来看吧？哎，好了，电梯来了。我现在什么都没有，手上。你要走了吗？好。行，我先过去了。好，那个今天就玩到这儿。我先看还有后面还有没有东西，还有点情节，记得看了吧。他就不是蛇鼠。
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
嗯？不可能。
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake.
对啊。
He died 2 years ago on that tanker
没有死。
after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
上校不说真话。上校一直都不说真话，估计上校被挟持了。
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
我们在哪儿啊？
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
那我们现在要去哪儿呢？
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
我现在能存档吗？我现在可以存档。行，那么今天就玩到这儿。
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough.
非常重
And
要。
we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
首先上校瞒着你们，跟你们说那个蛇叔已经死了，肯定没死，要不然上校就不会那么肯定说一口咬定就说他死了。然后上校瞒着你们的原因是什么呢？就不能让你们知道，原因是什么呢？之后再说。然后，这个恐怖分子的头，那个头说他是自己是蛇叔，我觉得肯定没那么，我觉得这个头就是这个头就是这个总统，肯定没错。好，那个今天就玩到这儿。刚才我本来已经打算存档，打算关了，但我觉得肯定我想八卦一下，然后就重新录了一段。然后行，今天就玩到这儿。真的肯定就是什么周年，或者要么就周年，要么就情人节，要么就女生的生日，就这3种。